Hey everybody, it's Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time to go camping. So I'm getting ready to head out. Check the blinkers here. Oh,
They work.
look at who's here! It's Heather and it's Thursday.
I get
This
to
is
go
gonna
this
be so
time.
much fun. And we're off for a pretty good adventure. What's that person doing? So we're ready.
Let's get on the road. We'll
Let's
talk
get
to you
on the
later. Hello.
Hey,
I'm Heather,
I'm John.
and if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. If you've been around for a while and followed our adventures, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let your friends know, and there's also a little bell notification you can hit. It'll let you know every time we have a new video out. So this weekend, Schraggs, where are we going?
We're going. If you are new, great time to subscribe because this is a big trip for us. We have gone to this park many, many times, but we've never filmed here. We're heading to Hocking Hills,
Which is in southeast Ohio.
It's pretty much south,
Oh, pretty much south. It's in Logan, Ohio.
below Logan.
Below Logan.
Below Logan.
Anyway, so John and his son Gavin have been coming down to Hocking Hills for quite some time. Started camping down there, they did, in a tent. And it's funny enough that John and I are coming down here 6 years. Well, the first time we went camping together as a non-couple, because we weren't dating then.
Right. Well, we were, but we were denying
We
it.
were denying that we were. Anyway, our very first trip together as a non-couple was to Hocking Hills, and it was in October, around Halloween. So
Yeah. That was in the Palomino.
Palomino, the hybrid. So we've been down here several times. However, we have not been down here since 2017. Obviously, before we started ever recording videos for YouTube and allowing people to come along with our adventures. So we're going to get into a bunch of different stuff this weekend. I'm not even going to talk about what we're going to do because we're just going to show them.
Yeah. We're going to do a lot of different things, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. It's really windy. There's a storm moving in, and I am all over the road. I can't wait to get a bigger truck.
We just went through about 10 miles
And here's more.
lined with Ohio State flower.
Which is the orange barrel.
The orange barrel, and apparently we gotta go another who knows how many miles. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here, you guys. We will catch up with you later. Hocking Hills State Park, located in southern Ohio, at 19852 State Route 664 in Logan, Ohio. The state park features 109 electric sites with 20 and 30 amp service, 47 full hookup sites with 30 and 50 amp service. These sites are located between sites 24 and 70. There are also 13 non-electric sites. Heated showers, flush toilets, and laundry. Swimming pool for registered campers. Playgrounds, volleyball court, and horseshoe pits. There is also primitive hike-in only campsites for hikers who have hiked into the area. Pit latrines are provided. All sites in this campground, except in-camper cabins, are pet friendly. Good Friday morning.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying these curvy roads.
Yes.
Makes Heather sick. Whee!
So, I just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick and let you know, because I've seen a lot of people, newer campers, that are asking, oh my gosh, this happened. What do I do if... So, we have been camping for a very long time, and unfortunately last night, in the pitch black,
In the rain.
we found ourselves in a bit of a
Pickle.
situation. What
Woo!
happened, babe?
Look at this. It's like a roller coaster. I
No.
hope the brakes don't well.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, my
Stop.
ears just popped.
All right, tell them what happened.
Okay, so this always happens. I'm sure you guys have run into it. I'm just wondering if there's an easy way out of it. When you pull into a camp spot and the front is low, the rear is high,
Oh, my ears are popping.
you have to jack that front end of that camper way up. Well, so I back in, I get level side to side, I put my chocks in, and then I start to raise the camper off the ball. Ball's stuck in the coupler. You go to raise it up, and it won't come out. Well, in my stupidness and it being late,
Oh, there's camp wood right there.
I could not get it off of the ball. And mostly I just jump on the bumper a little bit and it'll pop it down in. Well, I decided to do that last night. I was up way too high. It popped off the ball, but then the camper jack almost fell off of about this many Legos. About a foot high it would have dropped. It was sitting on the very edge. I don't even know how it didn't fall off of the Legos.
I don't know either.
So
They're
at
not
that
Legos,
point, now
they're
we're
the-
in...
People don't know we call them Legos. They're the little orange blocks.
Yeah, they're Legos.
Whatever.
So we had to get it back on the ball. There was no other option. So we put it back on the ball carefully. And then I thought I'll just disconnect the hitch from the truck. And I'll just pull forward.
Wait a minute. I have to tell you that I was holding the camper.
Yeah, she thought she could hold the
And John
camper.
goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I can't let go." And he goes, "Yeah, you're doing nothing." I was scared to death it was going to fall on the ground.
Hey, a community center out in the middle of the woods.
So anyway, it was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. So I thought I'd just disconnect the hitch from the truck, pull the truck forward. It would just slide right out. Well, there was so much pressure on that hitch, I couldn't even pull the pin from the hitch. Long story short, we put it back on the ball.
Story.
I know. We put it back on the ball, repositioned it, got it back up on its levels and everything. And then I kind of got the hitch up a little, or the trailer up a little bit, where I thought it wouldn't really drop out of that ball when it did. And then I got in the truck and gently pulled forward, which released that ball, and it came out. But there has got to be a better way when you're on an incline of getting the trailer off of the ball. Maybe that's why some people, if you look at their ball, it's not straight up and down like this, it's angled. Okay, we are getting gas now.
Oh, that's the other thing. We left Canton with 3/4 of a tank of gas. John says, "Oh no, we've got plenty of gas, Heather." Low fuel light, come on.
Well, that's because once you get to this area, the roads are like this, and this, and this, and you just go through a lot of
All
gas.
right, we gotta go.
We'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Ash Cave, one of Ohio's most popular and natural history attractions. Located in a gorge of black hand sandstone. The gorge extends approximately 1/4 mile. Thousands of years of erosion caused by glaciation in a tributary of Queer Creek, which flows through the gorge, resulted in the cave. Water erosion created a recess in the sandstone that is approximately 700 feet long, 100 feet deep, and 90 feet long. cave is one of the largest recessed caves in Ohio. A small waterfall falls several hundred feet into the gorge at the front of the cave. Bring a chair, sit and relax, and enjoy one of the gems in Ohio. Cedar Falls. Hemlock trees thrive in the gorge. Early settlers misidentified the trees as cedar trees and incorrectly named the falls. To this day, the name Cedar Falls remains. We enjoy the hike in as much as we enjoy the falls themselves. The largest waterfall by volume in Hocking Hills State Park. There are taller and wider falls in the park, but Cedar Falls contains more water. The water falls approximately 50 feet into a ravine. Old Man's Cave. One of the most frequented and photographed locations in Hocking Hills. Home to some of the most amazing rock formations in the park, including the Sphinx Head, Eagle Rock, in the Devil's Bathtub. Old Man's Cave gets its name from an actual person. In the 19th century, a hermit named Richard Rowe lived here. To this day, some even say he's buried here. This is by far the most serene and calming area of the park for us. Whispering Cave. Opened to the public in 2017.
Is that the disc golf
Yeah, I want to get the,
thing?
oh shit. Okay, don't come down that hill. So they have a disc golf course now here at Hocking Hills. Whispering Cave Disc Golf Course. Look at these nice tee boxes. Very nice. I'm loving seeing more disc golf. Alright, so I'm going to hold this camera and walk up this muddy hill. If I fall, it'll be great. You'll all have a laugh. If I don't, it'll just be wasted time. Oh, I made it. Yeah, a little bit. Wow.
We would have to say this trail is yet to be perfected.
Yeah, go.
Whoa, that's slippery right there. Here. Yeah, we just came from up there. It's a flying squirrel. Yeah, it's a flying squirrel.
Can you zoom in on it?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's a baby flying squirrel. See, when it spread its arms, it had that webbing. He must have fell. Probably from up above. Sorry, little guy.
The cave is 275 feet across and 105 feet high, and has been dubbed Whispering Cave due to its uncommon acoustics. Some say you whisper at one end of the cave, and visitors hundreds of feet away can hear you.
Oh, that was bad. Oh yeah, good idea, babe. We took a break. We're sitting on a log. Am I on a log?
Rock.
Oh, I'm on a rock.
It's muddy.
So, we're not going to do the Hemlock Bridge tonight. Maybe we'll wait and do that tomorrow or Sunday morning or something. What do you say?
Okay.
Let's hike this back to the parking lot and go find some wood and then go home.
Okay.
You good with that?
Yep.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 12 steps.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
We are at the Hocking Hills Canopy Tour, waiting for our time to be called, 12:30. And I have a helmet cam here. That's why I'm standing here holding a helmet. You can't see, but I am.
If you guys have never been here, Hocking Hills Canopy Tours is rated top 5 in the United States.
We're taking the X Tour?
Yes.
X Tour or Extreme Tour?
The Extreme Tour.
And my son is here with us. My niece was supposed to be here with us, but she broke her leg.
Good job, Jordan.
Good job, Jordan. So, Gavin does not want to be on camera. Typical 17-year-old.
So we're gonna take you guys along for the ride.
Also, for the men in the room,
Bash.
My bad. Later, dudes. look at all this apparel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. We had an awesome weekend down here at Hocking Hills.
Yes, we did. We are closing this video out at Hocking Hills. This is our secret little getaway. You can see we're surrounded by pines. It's very soft and needly on the ground. And you can go down further. The campers are all up there. But this is a nice little hidden gem where we come to meditate and do yoga.
We don't do yoga.
No, we don't do yoga.
You break a hip.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
Let's talk about this weekend.
Yeah, let's.
We had rain.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal.
Mostly at night.
That night. We
So-
were still able to have a fire Friday night.
Last
Last night we had a fire. And it kicked up a pretty good rain last night, but our fire hung on. We just sat under the awning. So
Yeah. Thursday, definitely, there was no possibility of fire. The torrential rains on Thursday. We didn't get all the hiking in we wanted to. And then Saturday, we ziplined, and that was just awesome.
it turned out to be a beautiful day.
Heather, Gavin, and I had a really good time ziplining.
We did
We've done it how many times now?
a gazillion.
A gazillion times. It's worth it. It's definitely worth the $94. I call that cheap entertainment right there.
The $94 was for the X tour, the extreme tour. So
Well, the original is also $94.
oh, is it same price?
Yeah.
I personally would do the extreme tour.
Yeah. Higher, longer, prettier.
And then they do give you a $10 off coupon if you zip line to do the super zip, which tickets for that I think are normally $30.
25.
No, they're 30.
Oh, are they?
They raised the
When
prices.
did we get a $10 coupon?
Oh, we were supposed to pick it up. We never did. But it's for use the same day,
Oh.
I think. So it makes your zip $20 if you want to experience that. We didn't do it this time. We've done it before.
The super zip is when you lay on your stomach. You're like wrapped up in a burrito. And you're attached from the center of your back. The rest of them you kind of sit. Well, you've seen the videos.
Yep. This is probably by far, camping-wise, my favorite place to come. Quite a few people out camping this weekend.
Yeah, I think the whole
Here
park
at
was
this
full.
park. We weren't full in our loop, but it's a great place to come. If you guys like the outdoors, if you guys like to get out and hike, I think John and I, the next time we come down here, we're literally going to hike in with a chair
Yeah,
and
just
literally
sit.
just sit. It, like an Ash Cave. Ash Cave is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, there's so many locations that if you just rip right through it and you just take pictures, take video, then afterwards you're like, the pictures don't show the beauty as much as being there. So instead of rushing through all the caves and getting all the video and getting all the pictures, just enjoy it and take a chair and sit. I mean, I'd go to Ash Cave with a book and just sit there. And I don't really read.
He said this. He said, I
Here,
could
hold this 1 second.
I could sit here with a book and read. And I'm like, a book? You don't read.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, you don't. Just like all those books you wanted for Christmas one year, and I bought them for you, and I think you read a chapter, and they still sit collecting dust.
Not familiar with what you're talking about.
Right. I forgot that part. So we haven't rated a park. Let's rate this park.
I give it a 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 for me too.
I mean, you can always upgrade things. We could have full hookup everywhere, but whatever.
We just have an electric site, so
And it is only 30, which is strange because most state parks have 30 and 50. It's only 30 when you have electric, so make sure you bring your dog bone.
make sure you bring your dog bone and your blue boy.
Let's talk about cell phone reception.
Cell phone reception. If you have Sprint, you're golden. If you have Verizon, it's spotty.
Yeah, you
still
could-
get
you
it
could get stuff through.
some spot. If you have AT&T, you are going to drive down that hill to that camp store and hover against the wall at the camp store to be able to get even just a Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah, there's definitely no cell phone coverage for AT&T anywhere around here. Even when you leave the park, you have to get, halfway back to Logan before you get any
service.
AT&T service.
So just remember that. That's an issue for some people because maybe they have people at home that they need to keep tabs on. Or
Let's clarify that. Camping, put your cell phone down and have a good time.
Right,
Enjoy
yeah.
what's around you.
Yep.
So for me, it's great. I throw my cell phone in the camper. I mean, I think I took my cell phone down to the camp store 3 times this weekend just because. Posted a couple pictures on Instagram and Facebook for you guys.
We went down and checked the weather.
But for me, I like coming here because it's literally a disconnect from the world.
Just look at this. And wait, let's just be quiet. Let's just whisper like we're at a golf match. Listen, listen. Besides those damn kids, the next loop over, it's really peaceful.
You guys, we have another trip planned next
weekend.
So we'll bring you, excuse me, along for that journey. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here, go make this kid some food, and just slowly pack up. We're not in a rush to get out of here today.
3-hour drive back home, so.
Oh, one more thing we do need to talk about.
Okay, hurry, because my arm's
Okay,
hurting.
all right, the dump here. Right now, as of right now here at the dump, you can dump, but they have no fresh water to flush your tanks.
Yeah, so
That's
be
gonna
aware
an
of that.
issue. We're going to get out of here, you guys. Remember, until we see you again, the only thing better than a campfire are the memories made around it. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Some things you might not know about Hocking Hills State Park.
Really? Why don't you tell me about it?
There's only one real cave in Hocking Hills.
There is.
There is, and that's the Rock House. It's more of a corridor, and in some places, surrounded on all sides by rock.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Tell me more.
Ash Cave, Old Man's Cave, and Whispering Cave
Yeah?
are actually rock shelters.
Okay.
And that's because they're not underground, and they're not covered in stone on all sides.
Amazing.
Do you know, John Schraggs?
What? Heather Schraggs?
That over 2 million people visit Hocking Hills State
What?
Park.
Did you say 2 million people?
2 million.
Wow.
Every single year. And they come to explore the 30 plus miles of hiking trails that the state park has to offer.
I can believe that. Heather, thank you for this information.
You're welcome, Mr. Schraggs.